Can we? Wow, it has been a while. Shit, sorry about that. Can we talk about this? As much as we all hate to admit, meta is a very important thing in League of Legends. And though I do agree that it isn't completely necessary to stay within the confines of the top 20, being good with a knife isn't as good as mastering the M20A1B1. That means Super Bazooka. Sometimes, though, it works. It's a lot harder, but maining a non-meta pick has its advantages, because experience will oftentimes be more than enough to crush people who stick to flavor of the month, like crushing sweet monkey skull for tender delicacy inside. Mains are a really big deal in League of Legends, and sure, Yasuo mains, Riven mains, and Yi mains all get a piece of the hatred pie, but why does everyone seem to forget about Tryndamere? Tryndamere is secretly one of the hardest fucking characters to deal with in League of Legends, and going against a decent one is terrifying. And it's because meanwhile most characters are focused on power spikes and finding the quickest way to bring more cheese than a cannelloni fuck, I can't say it. It's a dish from Italy. It looked fun to say and I can't figure it out. Tryndamere is constantly thinking about the later game. The way later game. When Riven is thinking about her Youmuu's rush, Trynd is more concerned with his 401k and whether or not his real estate will diminish in value. You can't out-rotate a Tryndamere. He's an incredibly mobile duelist whose ultimate allows him to build absolutely no defense while still being unkillable. While most mortal men must be weighed down by the necessity of breastplates, shin guards, and 10-pound helmets, Tryndamere will charge into battle in a G-string with 6 swords. Let me explain. Tryndamere's ult is to not fucking die, okay? And that's it. And let's just address the elephant in the room really quick. How is he not dying? It's not a magical shield. He's not rewinding time or rewinding time. Wow, we got a bunch of fucking creatives here, don't we? He's just mad. When Tryndamere finally hits level 6, get ready to feel like a tragic character from a Shakespeare play. To quote the once great Mercutio, "Goddamn, please help me. I can't farm because he'll dive me onto tower. And this brain-dead fucking jungle doesn't gank because he's a fucking idiot. I wish his dad pulled out." Since Tryndamere's passive gives him 35% crit at 100 Fury, early game trades are the equivalent of shooting dice. Except instead of winning crumbled dollar bills, the only thing you're winning is them hands, boy. And since Tryndamere deals extra damage based on how low he is thanks to his Q, prolonged fights against him will just make him angrier. Not to mention that his W just negates up to 80 of your AD, so in most cases trading with him will often just earn you a trophy. It's kinda clever. The second Tryndamere bitches out, he won't. He can E out and consume his Fury to heal up to 300 health. His E is the only ability in his entire kit that requires skill, and it actually requires a lot of thought. Since you can't stop it midway, choosing where you E and how far you'll go will be the determining factor in team fights. If you build an Essence Reaver after your PD, you get 30% CDR off of one item. With CDR runes or a blue buff, you can hit 40% CDR, meaning if Tryndamere gets 2 crits off on you, he'll practically be able to spin at you again. Not to mention that the spin fucking hurts, making him an angry Beyblade that hates one person in particular. Normally I end these videos with a punchline, but to emphasize my point, I'm going to give a pause that lasts just as long as his ult. Right? That's kind of crazy. Thank you for watching this week's episode of Can We Talk About This? If there's something else you want to talk about, leave it in the comment section below and I'll be sure to get to it. Also, come back tomorrow because I'm making a thank you for 50K video. It's not really going to be anything special, but it's just going to be like one of those, you know, thank you vids because I do want to express how much you mean to me and how much all this support means to me, because you guys are awesome, and you should come watch it because I want you to look me in the eyes while I tell you that I love you. That sounds a little bit creepier than I intended, but, you know, it's already out there. Alright, that's it. Love ya.